Hello there and welcome to my top 3 mods of the month. Once again I have picked 3 of my favourite mods that I have seen on the Mod Hub. In no particular order, we start off with the new T5 utility. I know a few people still like playing with the smaller size tractors on Farming Sim, and T5 with a loader is not a bad size for your stockman work or even a few little bales. If you like your smaller size maps or a small tractor for your cattle yard, this is definitely a decent pick. Moving on. Now, I am definitely an old school John Deere man at heart. I say old school, this is what I drove when I first started driving them, so this is old school enough for me. And this very nice mod, 6910. Yes! One of the first tractors I ever went on corn cart with, so I have a soft spot for one of these. It looks really good. On to the next, last but by no means least, we have the Amazon Catros 4500. I'm really liking what Amazon have been doing recently with their cultivating equipment, and this looks really good. I do like a trailed implement, and on the medium sized maps, 4.5 meters, 4 meters, 6 meters at a push is about the right size for me, so this looks really good. Folding, nice set of discs, looks a really good mod. I'll show you what that pulls like on the front of a 7R, because you gotta have a fairly big tractor. You got. So back to the New Holland then. So the T5 Utility Series, starting at a nice 71,000. For you eagle eye viewers, it's definitely not a new shape. So it's an older style T5. 40k, starting off with 99 horsepower. Options for front weights or front linkage. Go for the Michelins, Nokians. God, I really am getting a bit bored of seeing trolley balls on stuff. So it's nice to see some Michelins on these sort of, I don't want to say base game tractors, but improved base game tractors. The T5 obviously is a newer shape on the FS19. Wheel weights. You can add the wide tyres, very nice too. Wide tyres and wheel weights, almost the law. You've got to have wide tyres and wheel weights, and it goes right up to a 115, which is about 114 horsepower. Only 40k, but that's enough in a little tractor. Beacon options, twins, again the law. Front loader attachment, front PTO. This could be a nice stockman's tractor, to be honest. If you like that sort of thing, if you like New Hollands, small cattle farm, sheep, whatever you want to do, really nice. Let's have a look inside then. So the detail is really good. From sitting in T5s in the real life, in the real world, the buttons are all in the right place. I'm not too sure about that PTO lever. Front PTO possibly. Cleaner's just gone through us. Doing a good job. Got the scroller on the rear arms. All the buttons there look good. The D plug, even the window brake, the carbon around the buttons. That's a nice touch because that's real. Spools look a bit. They look alright. I got the lock-in tabs for like constant pump. I like the gear stick. That looks about right. And the loader on the armrest again. Really nice mod, really nice mod. Having a look around it then. See dreaded ad blue. Typical back end of a New Holland. Looks about right. Horrible Euro air couplings though. And the old Euro hitch. Yeah, but no, looks a really nice mod. All the lights came on there on the dash, looks pretty good. Very nice. That's what it drives like. Oh yeah. not else much to say really. T5 New Holland. Nice little mod. So I'm going to have a look at the cultivator next, the Amazon Catros. Set of discs, sort of D-rings, D-packer. We want to call them the leveling tines, straw leveling tines. Nice unfolding animation there, and that hook on the spring. Oh, I see. So, wheels come out of the way completely, and then you just lift up onto the D-ring on the back, and that's your field mode. Some nice detail. So the Catros 4500, you need about 160 horsepower to pull it. I always recommend going about 20 more, otherwise you'll never achieve the speed you want. But 17k is a bit fast for a set of discs. 12, 13, 14k if you want to play realistic. Wide tyres isn't really going to make much difference, and this will cost you about 25 grand. Pretty simple mod. Not too much to change, just wheels, tyres. Let's see what it does in the field. Probably a little bit overkill, the tractor, but some nice animations. Thing to spinning, looks about right. Set a disc at the end there, isn't it? Come to the end of the run, lift up. Quite like the way it engages with the saw a little bit. As if it would if you just catch the ground in real life when you're spinning around and drop down. Nice bit of kit this, to be honest. Real nice bit of kit. I think I might actually put it on the multiplayer server. So we have the linkage discs on the multiplayer server, and we had an issue with the Bednar trail disc, so this might be a substitute for them. On to the next mod. And here it is. One of my favourite tractors. So there is loads of customization to do on this. So you could go really like poverty spec farmer and just have a really low horsepower. It looks pretty cool still. Like basic spec. The wafer weights all the way up to a ton and a bit. Michelins, meters, Nokians. Meters aren't too bad, they kind of suit it. Go wide. Beacons, choose from, twins. A front loader on it. Take the fenders off if you want. Pretty normal to see GPS on old tractors now, all retrofitted. And it goes all the way up to a 6910. 6910S, 150 horse. And you can chip her right up to 185. Absolute powerhouse. What a honey. And it's under 100 grand. Really, really, really detailed inside. Looks absolutely spot on. Whereas the T5 had a bit of blurriness to it. This is a really good mod. All the spools look good. Aircon dials, everything. Lights, full drive, PTO. Absolute cracker of a mod this. Let's start up and see what comes up on the dash. So the dash works and everything like that. Little walk round. Got the toolbox there. Can see through the grill, see the intercooler and radiators and all that. See through the side grill there, see the engine. Little air tank there, that's pretty nice. Air tank or extra oil reservoir, I can never remember. I think it's an oil reservoir. I remember some of the Deers had them external, but usually air tanks are fitted on the axle. But I digress, I cannot remember. Top link, typical spools. It looks really good. This is a really good mod. The only thing it's missing is a bit of black smoke. Sounds good though. A little bit of a tappet noise there. I'd really like to make another 90s farm again. A couple of old John Deere 7810, 6910, 8410. The mods are this good nowadays. Oh, look at those loader. I've not noticed that. Those loader pipes have just really pleased me. Cracking mod. Well, that's my top 3 of the month of January as such. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you at the end of next month for the next 3 mods. Cheerio!